we'll have a countdown just for myself because I'm starting the timer. In 3, 2, 1, go. Alright. So, yeah. This is no secret exits. We start off, like, just pretty easily. Nothing too special. We are gonna wind up getting a few star coins. You may wonder you're not doing 100%, or are you getting them? There are gates in this game that take 5-star coins to, like, open each, and some of them lead to, like, really fast levels. So we wind up getting, we wind up opening 4 of them in total.
There are also gates that lead to item houses, but those, of course, aren't useful.
Not useful at all. That 1-star coin there should be the only one that we have to go out of the way for. Just all the star coins here are just kind of there. So, like, yeah, there isn't really much to say in the beginning. These first few levels are pretty self-explanatory. There is some pretty cool speed tech right at the end here, with wall kicks to get into the pipe quick. So you may see me, like, trying to grab the flagpole at a certain point every time, and it's because it's actually faster to hit it at around that 2000 mark. We don't know why, and, like, yeah, we just don't know why, but it is. It does save a few frames over hitting the bottom. Alright, so now I'm gonna get a leaf. This is, like, the sort of signature power-up of this game. Obviously, returning from Super Mario Bros. 3. The thing about the leaf in this game is that it's actually useful. Like, very useful. So you're gonna see me, like, a lot throughout the run doing this trick called spin flying. Where you, like, instead of just holding B to fly, you press Y and B, like, repeatedly at the same time. And, like, normally when you hold B, it would, like, you would lose a lot of horizontal momentum. But if you do spin flying, then you don't. So we can use that to do a lot of skips, and, like, this game loves auto-scrollers. Luckily, we can skip, like, half of them.
There's a few pretty difficult auto-scroller skips that we'll be doing later on, particularly in 5 Castle.
And of course, P-Speed is also useful for vertical flying. So this is the hardest boss in the game ever. Hardest boss in any Mario game ever. TBH. Alright, so you may notice that I have, like, 999,999,99 coins. And I spent 15 hours grinding for that, but it isn't pointless. Every time there's a save prompt, it rolls up, like, your coin counter. It, like, captures all them in and stuff, and that costs time. But if your coin counter is at that max value, then it can't, like, cash any more in. So it does wind up actually saving, like, a good amount of time throughout the run.
And if we were doing 80%, it wouldn't save that much time?
It still saves, like, 5 seconds and 90%.
Yeah.
Alright, so that's the first gate that we're gonna open. This is 1-A. It's actually a fairly difficult level to do well, and I'm just not gonna risk anything here. Oh, okay. I'm gonna use that leaf, because I'm not... You need it for, one castle.
Mario number 1.
For one castle, like, there's a little thing that you do with the leaf, and it kind of just works out perfectly with the cycles, and if you don't have it, then it gets all messed up. And I just kind of hit the... Whoa, okay. Leaf.
Ooh.
There is a leaf up here, so I'm just gonna go grab that.
I usually wouldn't grab it in runs because it's a bit out of the way.
Yeah. This is a marathon after all. Oh, nice! I got the frame perfect jump. So off those ropes... Oh, wow, I got another one. Okay.
The triple coming up. Oh.
No, not the triple.
Never,
Off
never
the
mind.
ropes, like, normally you jump off them and you kind of get a slowdown, but if you jump off them the same frame you grab onto them, you save, like, you gain speed, actually. So it's really nice to get multiple of those. It's obviously frame perfect.
You can fly under those ropes and avoid them, but it takes P-speed, which obviously you don't do because it's slower. You'd have to build it up by running back and forth.
So this is Roy. You can hit him much earlier than it would seem, so it's kind of just a matter of making sure you hit him as early as possible.
Mario number 1.
Alright, so that's the end of World 1. Unlike most games, you only have to go through 6 worlds in this game. The other 2
That's
are
true.
secret worlds.
Not sure why they made it that way, but that's just how they decided to make this game.
Good job, Nintendo, deciding to, like, break traditions.
Hexago.
Alright, so this is, like, a pretty self-explanatory level. You just kind of fly through it. Nothing too special about it. Everything is on global cycles here. Whoa, okay.
Mario number 1.
Alright, so 2-2 is gonna be, like, our, first real, like, apparent use of spin flying. We're gonna use it to skip a vertical section of the level just by, like, flying to it. You'll see what I mean. We're gonna get P-speed right here. I said we're gonna get P-speed right here. Can I? There we go. And that's how you do that.
Mario number 1.
See, that's spin flying at its greatest, and you're going to be seeing that a lot through this run. This is 2-3. It's a fairly difficult level. There are just like pokies everywhere, and they're just tough stuff to avoid. But we have a strat for it, obviously.
The hardest part is probably those spinning platforms that Evie just went through.
Yeah. And the second half is just kind of like nothing. Alright. So now on to 2 Tower, which has a fairly... it's not that difficult, but I've been failing it a lot lately, so hopefully we don't fail it this time. If you can jump really quickly through this first few jumps, you can get an early cycle.
Yeah, it's really tight.
Okay, we got it.
Nice.
And there we just get P-Speed and fly through the rest of the level. Alright. More Resnors. Again, super difficult. No, I'm kidding. It's really easy. It's like
And every...
not even a boss. Yeah, you can say what you're saying.
Yeah, every fortress has this boss fight that you just saw as a boss. So we'll be seeing him 4 more times.
Like, the patterns, like, that the Resnors are in do change a little bit, so it's not just that same 4 every time.
Yeah, Nintendo tried to make the bosses a bit more difficult by changing up the patterns, but they're still really easy to beat.
I think the changed up patterns are actually easier.
Oh.
So here we just have our first auto-scroller. This game loves auto-scrollers. Unfortunately, this one is not skippable. Looking left, like, pauses it, so you don't want to look left if you don't have to. There are 4 unskippable auto-scrollers in this category, which is another thing I like about it, because any percent, which is, like, not even half as long, also has 4, and Warpless, which is about 10 minutes shorter, has 5. Oh, okay. I'm not gonna fall off there.
That was really close.
And all those doors are fake. You have to go through this one. I guess I should also say Nintendo really loves breaking tradition in this game. Because there's a ghost house in every world except one. Whereas in every other New Super Mario Bros. Game, it's just in worlds 3, 4, 5, and 7. Alright, so this is actually the first no secret exits exclusive level. Everything else we've done so far, you do in Warpless. But in Warpless, you would take the secret exit in the ghost house. So that level is pretty fun. It's really hard to do completely optimally. The best I've gotten entering the pipe was a 474. but it's just like extremely difficult, and I can't find a consistent strat for it. Alright, so this is 2-5. I'm gonna get a spare leaf here just in case.
Yeah, this level can be pretty tough because of all the chain chomps in the level. It can just jump at you and cause you to lose your leaf.
Yeah, it's pretty tough, but I mainly get the spare leaf for the castle. Because that has, like, our first major auto-scroller skip.
Yeah, that's where the game starts getting really difficult.
Mario number 1.
Alright, so I'm gonna need to concentrate on this level. But basically, we just use spin flying to get through the entire level, which is supposed to be an auto-scroller.
Yeah, this level can be really dangerous because its floor is literally lava, so if you fail this dash or spin fly, sorry, at any point, you're dead.
Good, I got the P-speed regain on that 1 block wide space, which is, like, difficult to actually hit and still keep all your speed. So this is Iggy. He has a pet chain chomp. But we don't care about it. We just kind of kill him anyway. This fight can be difficult if the chain chomp is, like, not liking you.
Mario number 1.
But yeah, that's World 2 done. We're 2/6 of the way through the game. Alright, this is still pretty much the same as Warpless for World 3. There's one extra level you do in World 3 that's not in Warpless, and that's 3-5. But other than that, it's pretty much the same until you get to World 4, which is where the differences really start coming in. But this is 3-1. There's a hidden star right here. We're just gonna use that to kind of speed through the level. If you have a star, then your speed increases, like, drastically. Oh, come on. So we get stars wherever we can, because it's just fast.
Yeah, in the original New Super Mario Bros. On DS, you only get the speed boost on the ground, but from New Super Mario Bros. Wii and onward, I believe, they changed it so you have the speed boost all the time.
Yeah.
Mario number 1.
Alright, so now we're gonna open our second gate. This is gonna go to 3-A, so we can do just 1 level instead of 2. Alright, so, this game loves underwater levels a lot. Luckily, this is a fairly short underwater level. But it still really loves underwater levels.
There's one particularly bad one that we'll encounter in World 5. And you'll see why when we get to that point.
It's here just like a little maze of currents. Nothing really too special. Alright, so here we're gonna try to go up without hitting any of these blocks. Alright, we got it. Oh, no, we didn't. Whatever. It's actually really difficult to get through that without hitting any of the blocks. Alright, so that's that. This next level is another auto-scroller that we can't skip, unfortunately.
Mario number 1.
And just like this level, it's another underwater level.
Yeah, did I say that this game loves underwater levels?
It's a good time.
So this is just like an underwater auto-scroller tower. It's really boring, just like 2 minutes of boringness. There's like really nothing to say about this level besides just avoid the fish bones and don't get crushed, which is really easy. There's a little bit of tech we can do at the end that I'll explain when we get to it. Yeah, but basically this entire thing is on like a global timer, so like you can't just swim through the level because of the like opening and closing doors. And even if there were no doors there, you still wouldn't be able to because of a stupid mechanic that's like exclusive to this game about how vertical autoscrollers work. Like you can go off the top of the screen, but the camera will objects will only load if the camera is like close to them. So like you can only go a certain distance off the top of the screen, whereas in other games you'd just be able to swim, like go through the entire level off camera.
This room is on a timer too. You have to wait for these blocks to open up.
Yeah, everything here is on a timer, just all auto-scrolling.
I was thought for the longest time you actually had to collect those red coins and normal coins, but it turns out you just have to wait.
Alright, so here we actually get to just swim up through the rest of the level since the end pipe is close enough to the camera that we can go into it. That's like the only cool part about this level. Normally you'd have to wait through one more cycle of skewers.
There's another auto scorer like that is only done 80%. That has a similar trick.
Yeah.
Where it has vertical scrolling and you can get to the pipe early. Even though that level in 80% auto scorer, it's still one of the core levels of the run to me because of how you get to the pipe early.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so 3-4, again, not really much special about this level. There's acid, just lava, except a different color. Don't touch it. The second half of the level is on like a rising and falling tides thing on a cycle. Luckily, we don't care about it, and we can just go over the top of the level. Actually, 3 Ghost House is actually fairly difficult. There are a lot of like really tight P-speed things. Especially, like, the second room, especially, it's, like, you get P-speed and fly through it to skip a mini auto-scroller thing. And it's kind of, like, really difficult. Yeah, so getting that P-speed there and jumping at the right time is, like, actually really difficult. So here you go into this door. And here, there's a boo blocking the way we want to go. So we're actually gonna fly up and lure it out of the way. Ideally, we would keep the P-speed, but whatever.
Yeah, keeping the P-speed there is really difficult.
In
Nice
Warpless, we would
holograms.
take the secret exit there and skip 3-5, but this is no secret exits.
Mario number 1.
Alright, so, did I say this game loves underwater levels? Okay, I guess we're getting the gold block. Gold block basically just gives you an extra hit, and coins.
This is the level I was thinking of earlier. This level is terrifying because of all the bloopers that just
There are
shoot up
bloopers
those
everywhere.
heights.
Luckily, if you have, the leaf, you can tail whip them. Also, we use that gold block to damage boost through that right there. Alright, whatever.
No, you have backup, it's fine.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I'll be fine.
Yeah, there's plenty of backups at the next level.
Oh yeah, Mario time. It's a good time.
Alright. Yeah, so there's backups here. We have to wait for that saw to go down anyway. Whoa, okay.
Yeah, this level is also pretty difficult to get through fast because of all these buzz laws that move up and down. In the upcoming room especially, they can be tricky to dodge.
Alright, we're okay. Still fine. Or grabbing that leaf loses no time because you need to wait for that saw anyway. Just playing it safe there. So now I have the Wendy fight. Which is really easy. As long as you know what you're doing. Just make sure to hit her as soon as possible when the water goes down, and you'll be fine. If you wait too long to hit her that second time, then the water will come back up, so don't do that.
Mario number 1.
We are officially halfway through the run. Except not really, because the levels in the later worlds are slightly longer. Alright, so 4-1, this is like a really easy level, but it's really hard to do well. So let's see how this goes. There are all these little Goombas everywhere, which love to screw you over. Okay, we got that. If they latch onto you, then you start moving really slow and you have to tail whip to get rid of them.
And on top of that, there's all these spike balls in the level that you have to avoid.
Oh, okay. we're fine. And on top of all that, like, this is the last level we can get a leaf for, like, the next 3 levels.
Mario number 1.
So, like, we can't get another leaf until 4-4. So we have to be careful not to lose this one. Oh, okay. So you unlock that gate again to do 1 level instead of 2. In Warpless, you would go into the ghost house and get the secret exit there to do 4-B and skip to the castle, but no secret exits.
And 4 ghost houses is also another offshore like 2 ghost house.
Yeah.
Mario number 1.
Alright. So, 4 Tower, this is the 3rd out of 4 auto-scrollers.
It's a go time.
But it isn't water this time around, in case you're wondering.
Yeah, this time it's ice.
Yeah.
This time Nintendo did actually decide to stick with tradition and make it the classic ice elevator level. So I got the fire flower there just as a way to, like, protect my leaf. So if I get hit, I don't lose it. So there's, like, nothing really to say about this level, just auto-scrolling.
I believe this level is not nearly as long as the auto score we went through with 4, or not 4, but 3 Fortress, because I believe this level only takes
It actually
5 minutes,
is.
roughly.
It is actually about just as long. It's a little shorter, but not that much shorter.
Oh. Well, I was completely wrong there. Forget what I just said.
You can shoot fireballs into those pipes and get items out of them. Nothing useful for our purposes, but we have nothing else to do. So I'm gonna use my leaf right here, just because it helps with the boss fight a bit. So here we now we actually have, like, a sort of slightly difficult thing. Still easy though.
What helps with these fights is that there's 2 different ways you can hit the platforms the resonators are on. You can either just hit them like a normal block by jumping to them, or you can hit them with your tail.
Yeah.
It's a go.
So I mentioned this game's gimmick is coins. Yes, it is. And in fact, the original name with this game when they were developing it was New Super Mario Bros. Gold.
I actually did not know that.
Yeah.
We learn something new every day.
Oh.
So we spin fly there just to get past a little section with a bunch of piranhas. Alright, this is 4-4.
To go.
Nothing special about it, although we can get our leaves back now. So I'm gonna do that. Oh, be careful there.
Mario number 1.
Alright, so yeah, that's that. This next level. Did I say that this game loves underwater levels? No, seriously, this is the last one. This one has cheap chomps everywhere. Luckily you can tail whip them, or else this level would be a lot harder. If they eat you, it's instant death. So...
Yeah, that's what makes this level scary when initially watching this level in a speedrun. Because like Evie said, these purple fish, if they eat you, are instant death.
And it looks like it's really close, but if you just tail whip, then it's like not even a problem. Also, there are these blue pipes everywhere that are like spitting out currents, so you want to like get in front of them so you get a little horizontal boost from them, because every second matters.
If you do get movement there, you can get a triple jump off of those platforms without getting stuck, but it's one of the more difficult things to do in terms of minor movement optimizations.
Alright, so this is 4 Castle. There's a lot of fire bars and stuff, but we're gonna avoid the first one and then time a roulette block to get a star. And after the star runs out, we just damage boost through the rest of the level. Can I get my leaf, please? Thank you. So this is Morton. Really easy fight.
Mario number 1.
Alright. So on to World 5. World 5, like, there are a lot of really fun levels, but they're all only in no secret exits, because you just take, like, the back path in Warpless,
To go.
which requires secret exits. So this first level is really easy. There are these ropes that you jump off of. They have really weird physics. But yeah.
Mario number 1.
At 5-2, this level looks really cool. It's pretty easy, but me and Nerd both agree that it looks really cool.
Yeah, this is one of the more fun levels to do in a speedrun.
So we're gonna grab a star right here. Whoa, okay.
Oh. Yeah, it can happen where you lose your leaf at some point, or either early or late in the level, and you have to just try platforming through the rest of the level without a leaf. Which with the star isn't too difficult because you're invincible.
So we're gonna have to do this level the normal way, I think. Because I don't think there's a leaf early in the level. Oh, come on, get in the pipe.
I don't remember what level past this point actually has a leaf. I think 5
Not this
has
one.
but I'm not sure.
So unfortunately, we actually have to do this level the normal way. Come on. Alright, so I'm gonna have to grab a leaf at the beginning of this next level, because we need it, like, really badly for an auto-scroller skip. Like, this game loves making towers into auto-scrollers, but we can skip this one. And it's fairly difficult. And also, like, there are all these fire spewers that are on global cycles, so now my cycles are gonna be messed up, so we'll see how this works out.
And normally in this level, you'd have to ride these moving grates. But ideally, we just fly through the whole level to skip all of that.
So that's the first half. We're gonna get another spare leaf right here, just in case. And this is a... oh, okay, don't do that. Okay, we got that. So we're gonna get a gold block here, so we can actually damage... we're gonna... taking advantage of the gold block, we're gonna use it to damage boost through those spikes while still keeping our P-speed. You can do the skip without the gold block, but it's much, much harder. And not marathon safe.
Mario number 1.
Alright, so now we have the second half of World 5. 3 fun and easy levels, and then hard level.
5 Castle is probably the hardest level in a category.
Yeah, it's definitely the hardest level in any category of this game. Okay. I actually didn't need to use that leaf right there, but whatever.
That helps.
Mario number 1.
You can do the next level fine without it. And also, you can get a spare leaf here.
Hexago.
It's not this one. Which one is it? That one. Okay. Again, just a really easy, self-explanatory level. Nothing much to say about it. Alright.
Mario number 1.
So now, we said that 5 Castle is the hardest level in any category, but I lied. This is the hardest level in the game. Definitely the hardest level in the game. Like, I don't know how to put into words how difficult it is. It's just so hard.
Yeah, the strat for this level is pretty hard. What do you have to do, Hold B?
Mario number 1.
Okay, yeah. Jokes aside, 5 Castle, this is a really hard level.
Yeah.
Again, auto-scrollers trying to skip it, so I'm just gonna ask everyone to quiet down right now.
You know, I'll even stop talking right now just so Evie can concentrate.
Alright, not going for full skip.
There is another thing called full O-score skip where you can try spin flying under that last big piranha plant, but it's really, really hard and probably like a very small % chance to get it.
Yeah, not marathon safe, and it only saves like 4-ish seconds, so not worth it for a marathon IMO. This is Ludwig, and unlike the other Koopalings, his hitbox is really dumb. Whoa, P-speed. Whoa, okay. So, like, he doesn't even have it. Like, you'll get hit until he's actually in the air. Whoa. He decided to go the other way. And that's also... Wow, this fight.
Ludwig is playing like a pro right now.
Okay, let's not fail it this time. There we go. If you try to hit him before he starts flying, you'll take damage.
Mario number 1.
Alright, so that's the end of World 5. So we're going on to World 6, the last world in the game.
That's a weird way to say World 8.
Alright, so yeah, most of these levels are actually from any %, so I'm very familiar with all of these. I've grinded any % way too much. So here we're just gonna skip this second little auto-stroller thing. Again with spin flying.
Wait, you want to wait till the middle of that O-score section on that block that is the start point just behind you so you can start spamming. If you spam too early, the meteor will come out of the air and hit you.
Luckily, the meteors are not random, so...
Yeah, and the original New Super Mario Bros. On DS, they are random.
If I can get a leaf here, I want it. Okay, no, it's not a leaf. I'll get one in the next level.
Yeah, in this level it's fire flowers.
Because I need to damage boost here. Doesn't matter too much because I can get one at the very beginning of the next level.
Yeah, this level with the normal exit that you'll see Eevee do is really confusing to me because I'm so used to the 80% route to this level where we get the secret exit.
Yeah.
And the normal exit, oddly enough, is hidden like a secret exit. And the secret exit is actually really easy to get.
Yeah, it's really, like, counterintuitive. But I guess they wanted to copy, like, Super Mario World and the whole, like, Donut Ghost House and the 2 rooms are the same thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Mario time.
Alright, so this is 6-2. It's supposed to be a 3-minute, really long auto-scroller, but we can skip it. The first half is, like, built, so it's pretty much intended to skip, I think. But the second half is definitely not intended for you to be able to skip it.
And all of these, a lot of these jumps that Eevee is going to do, at least in the second half, are a one block gap, so they can be tough to hit. Like with certain jumps Eevee will be doing in the second half, she'll only have one block to land on. If you like Eevee was explaining earlier, you can lose your speed if you don't jump properly.
Oh my god, that was really close.
Yeah, he almost fell off that block. And that's what I was talking about with the losing speed.
I don't think I can get to that block from here. So I have to wait.
Yeah, you can just wait for the bone boat.
Yeah, so unfortunately I failed that. Whatever.
That's fine.
You just have to wait for the bone boat.
Yeah, the bone coaster from previously Super Mario Brothers games got an upgrade.
So from here, it's basically just... Yeah, basically you would fly up from here, and yeah. Alright.
Mario number 1.
So this is the last gate. 6B. This is actually a fairly easy level. And it's really short too. Get a spare leaf, just in case. TM.
Yeah, the gimmick with this level is that there's platforms that change the direction they're moving when you jump on them. Kind of like with the switching platforms in 3D Land and Galaxy 2. But we of course don't have to use those because
yeah, we just skip everything.
Mario number 1.
Alright, so up next we have 6 Tower, which also has another auto-scroller skip. That looks actually really difficult, but, like, with enough practice, like, you do this level in every category, so you'd kind of have to just, like, get to know it.
Yeah, it can be difficult because of all these fire bars, but like Eevee said, you get more consistent at it with practice. There's a strategy here on this level, actually, where I keep a gold block and damage boost through a particular fire bar later on the skip to make it a little easier, but I usually don't get that in no secret exits a lot of the time. It's those fire bars that you just saw.
Alright, so yeah, that's the skip. It may look really hard, but just start practicing it, and it's really easy. You have to do it in every category, so...
Another really hard boss, trademark.
I'm not gonna go for a fast 6-4. There's a strat you can do here that skips getting peace feed at the beginning of the level, but it's really difficult and it barely saves time. And plus you need to get peace feed right there anyway at the end to skip this part. Alright, so now we only have 2 more levels. Unfortunately, it looks like the sub 1 is dead from failing the auto-scroller skip on 6-2, but still a good run, and they'll still probably PB. Can I get up, please? Luckily, these, like, fire shooter things are not on a global cycle. So if you, like, fail one part, you don't have to worry about, like, messing up cycles in the next.
Mario number 1.
So this is looking like it'll be about a 102 flat. So this is the last level, and my battery won't die this time because I have it plugged into the charger right now.
At least hopefully it shouldn't.
Just some damage boost tech here. Okay, just barely got that. I almost didn't get the P speed there.
Yeah, if you didn't get that, you would have to ride that snake block on the yellow stroller. It's right here. Eevee's doing something that I call fast coupling room, but I don't know if it has an official name.
I just call it 3 cycle.
Oh, 3 cycle. Okay, so
Yeah,
occasionally-
this is on cycles, so basically the coupling things flash light, and if you're not behind a wall when the light flashes, then you'll get turned into stone. And 99% of the time fall into lava and die.
It can be difficult to do when you're starting out, but it's like
yeah.
with the 6-star skip. It gets easier with practice.
Okay, so we're just gonna jump over Bowser, even though he wants us to jump over him.
Nice. Keeping your leaf when jumping over Bowser is actually fairly difficult.
Yeah. That's why I got the backup there, just in case I lost it. And of course, this last fight is an auto-scroller.
Or did we tell you that this game was auto-scrollers?
Yeah, it's about 1 minute and 40 seconds once I gain control.
And there's a little cutscene before it, where the Koopalings make Bowser big. I remember in New Super Mario Bros. Wii, Kamek would do this to every boss, but in this case, it's the Koopalings. I guess Kamek got fired or something.
Yeah. We don't see Kamek at all this run. I mean, you also don't see Bowser Jr. at all in the game. Oh, wait, this is gonna be a 101. This could, I think this will tie world record, unless Tampa didn't get a 101.50 and it was something lower.
I think it was a 101.20 last time I checked. Yeah.
Alright, so basically, Bowser does these swipes, and you want to get to the next, like, platform as soon as possible so that he doesn't do any more swipes. The optimal number for, like, each section of the fight is 4, then 5, then 3. Even though the first 2 sections are exactly the same, for some reason Bowser will always swipe a 5th time, even if you get up there after the 4th, on the second phase.
Alright, so when Bowser does this third swipe here, Eevee wants to fly up to the top. Just like that.
101.47, and that's it.
Nice.
That's New Super Mario Bros. 2. Tampa, what's your time again? Because... that's a PB for me by 1 minute and 3 seconds. Yeah, this category is unoptimized.
Yeah, a lot of people run either a worthless.
This category needs some love, though, so that's why I decided to run it here.
Yeah. And I think this game in general just gets overlooked as a speedrun compared to, say, the classic Mario's on NES, just because it's a handheld game. And it's also 3DS, so it's hard to capture.
Yeah, but, like, Tampa is the world record holder. He uses a camera, so...
Yeah, so in case you wanted to speedrun this game and you were worried about not being able to capture it, you don't have to worry about it.
101.20 is world record. So yeah, that's missed world record by like 27 seconds, but yeah.
Yeah, I'll continue with what I was saying. If you want to get into this game, you don't even have to submit video. You just have to submit a picture or something of your splits.
Yeah,
the time that
like,
you got.
Because it's 3DS, we're cool with you not having video as long as it's above a certain time.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was New Super Mario Bros. 2 by me, Eevee.
And me as the co-commentator.
Yep. So I hope you all enjoyed that. Stay tuned for the next run. And yeah.
Yeah. I haven't seen Wario Land 4 run in a long time, but I imagine Zipless is pretty interesting.
Mm-hmm. And Shasta is a cool guy. So yeah. Thanks for having us here.
Alright.
That was an awesome run, Eevee.
Thanks.
So yeah, next up we have Wario Land 4 from Mr. Shasta, whom is a great guy, I can confirm. He'll be doing normal any percent zipless, and we're going down to the Game Boy Advance.
Oh, I'm on. Oh, hello. Alright. Hello everyone. Welcome to Wario Land 4. This game is really freaking cool, and I love this game to death. It's one of my favorite games of all time. It's a really solid platformer in general, so hope you enjoy it. I'm just playing the intro really quick, just because I was waiting until it was on. The intro is really cool too, and the music in this game is also legendary. Just like this pyramid here, discovered deep in the jungle. But yeah, there's your plot summary. Is that Wario discovered a pyramid? Excuse me, there's a pyramid discovered in like the desert, and Wario just suddenly decided to go after a treasure inside of it. That's the plot summary there for you. That's all you need though. Alright, I guess I'll count down whenever and I'll start since I'm up right now. So let's do it. 3, 2, 1, go! Alright, so first off I'm gonna